This is a short video to show the controls of how a Heiss heater is hooked up with a flow-stat, aqua-stat, and then back to the blower. To give you an idea, we'll start here right with the aqua-stat. We can open this up. Aqua-stat is on. As you can see, we powered the whole system for easy right to an extension cord. Follow this line in. The extension cord comes, the power source comes right up into the common, and then right there's the power. And from the power you run a jumper wire down to the bottom. It's diagram 4 in your guide pamphlet. And then we have a flow stat hooked up in series with the flow. This is coming in. It's got a blue. You only need the blue and the brown wires. The other two wires are extra. Connect the brown right there for your load, or whenever the aqua-stat kicks on, it'll send power through. And then it'll continue its loop. It's like a lot like a switch, basically. As long as your water's flowing, it'll allow it to work. It'll continue to loop right here into the power side of your underground wire. That'll go all the way to your blower. And now on your blower, on the system itself, there's actually a black and white. There's a light switch and a high limit. But this is just for simplistic form to give you a really simple idea how this system's hooked up. It's not very complicated. This right here is, say this is the wall of the home, and this is your hot coming in. Right as your hot comes in, you want to put in your flow stat. None of this is cinched, obviously. This is just an example. And then from your flow stat, you want to have your well housing with screwed in tight with the little metal piece that actually holds in your probe from your aqua-stat. Now that has to go all the way down. Make sure whenever you insert this piece that it goes all the way down to the bottom of the actual well housing. This is all slid together already. It comes all the way back to your aqua-stat. Give an example how this works. We'll put this all back together after you have it wired up. This is already turned on. You push set button. The first one is your Fahrenheit and Celsius. You want to have it on Fahrenheit. The next one is your actual set temperature. It's only 50 degrees in this building, so we'll just keep it right at 70. It should turn on our blower. The next one is your differential. How big of a difference do you want between the temperature of the in and out before kicking your blower on? It's set actually at 5. You can set this all the way up to 30 or all the way down to 1, whatever your preference is. The next one is hot and cold. This is very important that you do not have it on CL, but you put it on high, which stands for heating. Without this, it'll be opening the system every time it cools off instead of heats. So very important. Then the next time you push it, it should click. But this one's already clicked, and it states what the temperature is. 50 degrees in here. Now the fan is not on. The reason the fan is not on is because we do not have flow through this system. So what I'll do is unscrew the back of this real quick to indicate. My finger will now indicate, as you can see the arrow from the flow stat, my finger will now indicate water going through the system. As soon as I do that, you can probably hear it and see it. The fan is on. Now when I remove my finger, the fan is off. And this, basically every time that I put my, anytime the water's above 1.6 gallons per minute, it'll allow the blower to kick on. It's just a fail-safe that Heiss Heaters uses, that when your pump goes out, it doesn't allow your system to overheat.